There's something oddly mesmerizing about watching machines make candy. But this guy? He's living the dream. His only job is to spread cocoa beans evenly onto a slow-moving elevator belt. That's it. Yet it's an essential step because those beans need to be perfectly arranged before they reach the high-tech separators. Once they arrive, the magic begins. Sophisticated machines work to remove the tough outer shells from each bean, while the prized inner cocoa nibs are neatly collected. This process, called dew-shelling or dehusking, is crucial to getting those intense chocolate flavors we all love. The nibs are the soul of the bean, packed with the rich compounds that give chocolate its signature depth and smooth bitterness. Once separated, the grinding begins, and it's pure satisfaction in motion. The sound, the motion, the texture, it's like a seminar for chocolate lovers. Those nibs are crushed, ground, and pulverized into a fine paste, then refined into a silky, smooth chocolate base. Every grain of cocoa is broken down until it flows like melted velvet. And once it reaches the perfect consistency, it's poured through ultrafine sieves to ensure there are no lumps. No grittiness, just a seamless, creamy liquid ready to be transformed into bite-sized bliss. Now comes the drizzle-izzly, the most satisfying moment in the entire factory. Rivers of molten chocolate stream into circular molds, each one forming a perfect chocolate core destined to become a Smarties candy. Mold after mold is filled with exact measurements, shaping what will soon be crunchy, colorful, poppable chocolate. Beans. These sheets of molded chocolate are passed through a cooling tunnel that rapidly solidifies the chocolate and locks in the flavor, creating that snap you get when you bite into one. As they travel across drum rollers and conveyor belts, the beans are gently loosened from their molds, then carefully separated into individual units. Every step is smooth, clean, and oddly relaxing to watch. The journey doesn't end there. These naked chocolate cores are far from finished. They now enter a rolling drum where the excess chocolate is removed and the beans are polished to perfection. Think of it like a final buffing before a car leaves the showroom. It's all about visual appeal and consistent shape. Where it gets even more fun, a second system starts dropping bite-sized chocolate pieces through tiny holes into molds below. Each drop forms a perfectly shaped bean, which is then chilled and collected without a fuss. The process is so streamlined, you'd think the machines were trained pastry chefs with decades of experience. If you've ever opened a pack of Smarties and found yourself separating the colors brown, red, yellow, green, and more, you'll love this next part. Those beautiful hues are added in specialized coating chambers, where the chocolate beans are sprayed and tumbled with candy shell mixtures. Each chamber is color-coded, and yes, the brown beans really do have their own house. Inside these tumblers, a blend of sugar, food coloring, natural flavorings like cherry, lemon, orange, pineapple, strawberry, and grape is applied layer by layer. The sugar forms the bulk of the candy shell, while the colors and fruity flavorings give Smarties their iconic rainbow look and subtle sweetness. After their first layer of coating, the beans are transferred into larger outer coating drums. This time, they're treated with a second mixture, fine blend of cocoa butter, sugar, milk powder, and flour. This step is essential for giving Smarties that shiny, glassy finish and crunchy outer texture. The result? A hard, sweet shell that snaps on the outside, giving way to smooth, melty near-mouth chocolate on the inside. It's a satisfying contrast that keeps people reaching for just one more way too often. Once fully coated, the colorful chocolate beans head to the singulation de quat you could call the candy's final exam. Each piece must pass strict quality control to ensure it's perfectly shaped, sized, and finished. Misshapen or broken beans are rejected, while only the flawless ones move forward. This ensures that when you rip open that familiar tube of Smarties, you're getting the best of the batch. On any given day, About 70,000 to 80,000 pounds of these colorful chocolate gems are produced between just 2 factories. That's a massive volume for such a simple snack. But Smarties are in demand around the globe, and the quality control ensures every one of them meets the gold standard. And just when you think you've seen it all, here comes the packaging line. It's a beautiful dance of automation as robotic arms, conveyors, and sealing machines take over. Mini Smarties are scooped and sorted into individual 500 grams packs with almost zero human intervention. Each pack is filled with precise portions, sealed airtight to lock in freshness, and then labeled and boxed at lightning speed. Watching it all happen is weirdly satisfying, like watching a symphony of chocolate and machinery working in perfect harmony. From the simplest step of spreading beans on a belt to the complex chemistry of coating and polishing, the entire Smarties production process is a masterclass in candy engineering. Every piece is a carefully crafted result of high-tech manufacturing, food science, and good old-fashioned indulgence. It's not just candy, it's craftsmanship. So next time you tear into a tube of Smarties or sneak a handful from the snack drawer, just remember that perfect little chocolate button traveled through an entire world of machinery and precision to land in your palm. Sweet, crunchy, and colorful, eats more than a treat. It's a tiny masterpiece of chocolate joy. Nearby, another line is preparing something a bit jellier. This particular pouch is destined to become your favorite bear-shaped jelly candy. All the magic begins when the right mix of ingredients is heated into a thick, sticky liquid that smells just like childhood memories. The molds, made from cornstarch, are carefully imprinted with tiny bear shapes and arranged into long trays. The hot, jiggly mixture is then poured into the molds, where it cools and solidifies into chewy, wiggly gummies. These bear jellies originally became a hit in Japan, but it didn't take long before they became a worldwide obsession, thanks to their charming design and delicious fruity flavors. Ever bitten into a chocolate bar that's puffed, creamy, and almost too good to be true? You may not realize it, but inside a factory like this, thick chocolate is poured like a river, coating each piece in rich, velvety goodness. Precision cutters move in to slice the sheet into uniform bars, and suddenly you have a mouth-watering snack ready for its chocolate bath. These bars are stacked, cooled, and prepped for packaging. One look and you're already craving a bite. And speaking of candy, let's take a look at the wrapping process, arguably one of the most mesmerizing parts of the factory floor. As dozens of candies stream down the line, you can see sugar crystals clinging to each piece like frosty snowflakes. These aren't just any candies. They're designed to deliver crunch, sweetness, and that perfect bite. Wrapping machines swoop in like mechanical hands, grabbing each wrapper and spinning it around the candy with unbelievable speed. When seen in slow motion, the movement is hypnotic, but in real time, it's lightning fast. This is how thousands of pounds of candies are packaged every hour fresh. Of course, no sweet journey would be complete without donuts. The air fills with the scent of fried dough as rows upon rows of fluffy donuts roll out, waiting for their finishing touch. And here comes the most satisfying moments: sprinkles. Machines gently shower the donuts with colorful bits, adding bursts of red, blue, yellow, and green to the golden brown surface. It's like a confetti celebration for your taste buds. For glazed donuts, perfectly measured icing pours over each piece, cueing that glossy finish that makes it hard to resist. Now imagine hundreds, no thousands of cupcakes marching down conveyor belts, each one a perfect swirl of buttercream frosting. Whether you're planning a birthday party or just craving a pick-me-up, cupcakes never go out of style. They're the MVPs of every celebration, and factories like this make sure there are enough to go around. Watching the production in real time is jaw-dropping. From batter pouring to frosting piping, each step is a well-oiled machine. turning out tray after tray of sweet, fluffy desserts. So, if you've ever wondered how your favorite sweets are made, at scale, whether it's Smarties, jelly bears, puffed chocolate bars, classic candies, donuts, or cupcakes, this is the magic behind it all. It's a beautiful blend of human precision and machine mastery, working together to bring joy to candy aisles, birthday parties, and sweet tooth cravings all across America.